Hi, Tatiana. I'm good. How are you? Hi, Sharon. Yeah, it's been a long time. You're welcome. What have you guys been up to? Miss Sunshine! How are you, sweetheart? Hi, Bonita. No, I'm not doing free lists. No, it's donation only. Happy Saturday. Thank you. I wish I could say the same for you guys. That's the one thing that I wish YouTube had was for people to be able to speak instead of only typing. With all the money they make, you would think that would be an option. All right, you guys. I don't know if we're going to have a lot of people coming into the room. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Yeah, voice of vision with a general read for everyone. I actually got some new cards. Let's see. I'm going to be using the Messenger Oracle. Can you guys see that? The Messenger Oracle. And then I got the Sweet Twilight. Can you guys see that? Sweet Twilight. I know everything is backwards. It's this camera. But let me go ahead and get started. Okay, thank you, angels. Allow me to bring messages to the collective. Hi, Minnie. Allow me to bring messages to the collective. Thank you, angels. Oh boy. Oh, remember I was telling you guys that I would show you guys if I got another bruise at my job. My job is I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have another bruise on my arm. Can you guys see it? I said I would show you guys if I got another bruise at my job. I can't explain where it came from. It's a pretty big one. And I have another small one, like somebody pinched me um, on my left arm. Thank you, angels. Bless this space. Hi, Shirlita. Allow me to bring messages to the collective. Thank you, angels. Allow me to bring messages to the collective. Allow me to bring messages to the collective. Allow me to bring messages to the collective. Surround us in your loving light and golden light. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Allow me to bring messages to the collective. Allow me to bring messages to the collective. receiving messages to the collective. Oh, that's a good idea, Minnie Mouse. Doing salt baths. Mm. I feel like with the first cards that are coming out, some of you are rebuilding a relationship with your mother, or some of you have had a tower moment with your mother. Maybe it was a minor tower moment. You guys just conflict. You're like fire and water. Um, oh, wow. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with the reading. The first card that came out is the Tower. It's the Tower. I'm going to show it to you guys in the upright, but it came in reverse. I'll show you again. This is what it looks like in the upright. And then we have the Seven of Swords, but it's coming in the reverse. The Seven of Swords coming in reverse. Okay. I feel like this is the mother energy. I feel like with this coming out with the Tower card, either some of you guys were Hellcats when you were growing up, or you guys are dealing with a child that is a Hellcat. This, look at the kid sitting in the tree with her teddy bear, and she's watching the building burn, and everybody else is jumping ship. Everybody else is jumping ship over here. I feel like this is giving me like a mother sort of energy. Like I said, you guys could have had a tower moment with your mom. You're like fire and water. I feel like the mother is the water and you're the fire. This is the daughter. This is the daughter. It came in reverse, but look how angry she is. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Either you or this daughter has a or had a very sharp tongue. You probably cursed from a very young age. You always got into trouble, especially with the law. I'm also hearing that if there's a mother out there who had a hellcat of a child who got in trouble with the law, did drugs or whatever, this person could have crossed over as well. Um, but this person is, with them being submerged in this in the fire, I feel like they have a fiery personality, but that same fire, once they exercise all of their demons, um, that same fire that they use to do negative things has transformed them into a different person. They do have a story to tell. The both of you have a story to tell. Um, we have the Six of Pentacles here. This almost reminds me of the this reminds me of the Four of Wands. It looks like someone ran off and joined the circus, possibly. But uh, what I'm getting with this card as well is that this person was a misfit. They didn't fit in. Um, their behavior, they always sought out the wrong crowd. They just did not fit. This child or this woman that was the Hellcat could have like a shaved head on one side, or maybe their hair is different colors, and they're just completely misunderstood. I'm also getting promiscuity from this card. Um, and then at the center of the read, We have the Fool in reverse. I feel like this person took so many risks when they were younger that they look back and realize how foolish those decisions were, how they could have possibly lost their life or jeopardized someone else's life by doing a lot of the foolish things that they did. Like in those first two cards, I said that it looked like this kid was watching the tower burn from afar while everybody was jumping out the window. Somebody could have died. Somebody could have died. Yeah, the Hanged Man is actually falling on the Queen of Swords. It came in reverse. The Queen of Swords did, but we have the Hanged Man here, right? This Hanged Man. I don't feel like this. I feel like this Hanged Man is suffering. I feel like this Hanged Man could have possibly done drugs. That's what I'm getting off of it. Someone who's caught up in the feeling of doing um, possibly acid or some other drug that's putting them into other dimensions. And it's falling on this Queen of Swords. So this kid could have done drugs, psychedelics, mushrooms, that sort of thing. I'm really getting a fiery energy off of these cards. So here we have the Ten of Wands. If this person ran away from home, if this person ran away from home, they could have ended up in a situation where they were being sex trafficked. They could have ended up in a situation where they were being sex trafficked and they managed to actually escape. They managed to get away. You see, we have the Two of Wands here, and this person is going towards Death Valley. So if anyone has a missing child that you fear could have been sex trafficked or that was a Hellcat and you pretty much lost contact with the person or they're estranged from the family, they could be in Death Valley, California. Okay, they could be in Death Valley, California. They're wearing a disguise, so they've done something to change the way that they look so they can't be found. Okay, that's only for some people. And then we have the Knight of Chalices. The Knight of Chalices. This is interesting because it looks this person is leaving behind a situation with the Ten of Wands, a burdensome situation. If it's not sex trafficking, it could be that they're walking away from a home that wasn't stable or where they felt like they didn't fit in, but they're moving in the direction of the Knight of Cups. So um, I would have to clarify that card because if they're all grown up now, if they're all grown up now, they could have ended up in a situation where they got saved by someone who by a relationship. I know we've heard that term before. I got saved. Let me see. Hello. Hi, Antonio. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Clarify these cards. Clarify these cards. Thank you, angels. Clarify these cards. Clarify these cards. Thank you, angels. Clarify these cards. Yeah, it's a really cool deck. I like the deck a lot. Celebration. We have the Three of Cups here crossing that tower. Immediately when I turned this over, this child could have been involved with a coven or with the dark arts. And negative energies, entities Low vibrational beings, low vibrational people could have taken advantage of that fiery energy and manipulated this person, this young person, and it could be a boy too. It doesn't necessarily have to be a girl. Manipulated this young person into actually doing naughty things, things that they regret doing as an adult now. As an adult, if they made it to adulthood, they regret it. We have the Ace of Wands here. That's falling on the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Wands. I feel like after the Tower moment that could have happened in the situation, the family or company or whatever had to slowly build back. This young person came from a very loving family, possibly for some, for others maybe not. But when the family made an offer to try to get them help, they refused the help, and that could be why they ran off. Um, we have the Two of Cups in reverse falling on the Six of Pentacles. The Two of Cups in reverse falling on, I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, look, I have the Ten of Cups here. For a lot of these kids, they came from a really good family. A lot of these this person came from a really good family, and this kid just did really bad things. They were doing really, really bad things, and it took them a really, really long time to come around. It wasn't like a quick transformation. It took a very, very long time for them to get themselves cleaned up. They could be getting themselves cleaned up now, like if they're in rehab or something like that. They're getting themselves cleaned up. We have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords actually falling on the Ten of Wands. Okay. Yeah, the again with the Ten of Wands here, you see how these girls are very much exposed. I feel like they're being sex trafficked, to be honest with you. I feel like they're in captivity. And I feel like with the Five of Swords here, you have manipulative energies that preyed on the vulnerable. And they got caught up in this situation. This child, the wild child, managed to escape, managed to get away from this group, and that is crossed by the Five of Pentacles. Know that the journey that this person has been on has not been easy. It hasn't been productive. A lot of nights where they were left out in the cold. They could have been living on the streets at the same time. They could have ended up in a place, a literal place that was cold, and they made it to California and they now live in Death Valley. Yeah, so the Knight of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups, and I get it with the King of Cups in reverse. We have the Knight of Chalices crossed by the King of Cups. So they could have ended up in a situation where they thought that someone loved them, only to end up in an abusive marriage or relationship. So, who they thought this person was, the love of their life, this person that was going to transform their life, this person actually ended up being like everybody else that manipulated them, that said that they loved them but really didn't, or said that they would take care of them but really didn't. Kind of like the energies that prey on the vulnerable. They ended up in the same situation. Why? Because they couldn't break the cycle. They didn't know how to break the cycle. But I feel like for whoever this is, if it's for anybody, the person is now at a place in their life where they actually are able to get the help that they need so that they can get healthy, so that they can escape whatever this abusive relationship is and heal the past where they could have been abused as well. Okay? Yes, yes. So that's pretty much my read for the general for the general read for everybody. Let me do an oracle card and see what actually comes out. Thank you, angels. May I have an oracle card for the collective? Thank you, everybody, for supporting my channel. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah. Surrender to the flow. Surrender to the flow. Okay. Through choice and action, you can steer the course of your life. But sometimes the need to control every outcome can have you caught up in a whirlpool instead of moving forward. You may move in the direction of your choosing, but it may not be the direction in which you need to journey. Loosen your grip, surrender yourself to the flow, and trust that you will find yourself exactly where you need to be. So that may resonate with for some of you guys, but I feel like whoever this person is that's been through this, they have to learn to surrender to the divine in order for them to break cycles, break any negative family cycles, friendship cycles, that sort of thing. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing, Antonio. How are you getting this info? Okay, let's see. Let me pick up this stack here. Thank you, angels. I'm asking for Antonio. I'm asking for Antonio. Thank you, angels. I'm asking for Antonio. Antonio is receiving messages telepathically. Show me how Antonio is getting the messages about people, from people, what they're going to say, what they're thinking before it happens. Show me angels. Show me angels. Show me angels. Show me angels. Show me how Antonio is getting this information. Show me how Antonio is getting this information. Okay, this is going to be really weird. I don't even want to tell you like what I'm getting. I am getting that there is a tall man, kind of like the entity that everybody always talks about. You see that you're moving forward into the future, and I feel like the tall man crosses your path and gives you the information before it actually happens. Okay? Or this could be some sort of spirit guide, but immediately I got the tall man. Okay? I got the five of chalices in reverse, but I feel like this is a female that is on the other side that could be giving you the information. Either this female had a drinking problem in this life, or you're able to get messages better when you're intoxicated. However, it leaves you vulnerable to entities like this whenever you drink or smoke or get high or do mushrooms, or I'm not saying that you do that stuff, but however you inebriate yourself. Yeah, look, the star. The star. I feel like you're very much aligned. Your chakras are very much aligned. This has to do with health as well. But I feel like I almost get an energy of elementals from this card, from the star card. So you may have some connection with the elemental realm. You could be getting messages that way as well. They could be whispering it in your ear. The ones that you may not realize that you're working with. They're so tiny that you don't even see them, but they could be whispering in your ear the information that you're receiving. Hmm. I want you to be very careful because I have the two of chalices here, but it's coming in reverse, and I feel like this tall man is trying to get you to sign on to some sort of dark contract, and you haven't done it yet, but it's tempting. You see the snake there. It's tempting because they'll tell you, like, oh, we'll give you a little taste of your gifts enhanced. But if you just sign this dark contract, we'll enhance your gifts even more. Don't fall for it. It's a trap, it's a soul trap, as a matter of fact. Again, I have the Queen of Chalices, but it's coming in reverse. And the Queen of Chalices, the Queen of Cups coming in reverse. I feel like this is a second woman who may be helping you from the other side. Ooh, a third woman. We have the Nine of Pentacles. You have one, two, three, along with the Star card, which makes me feel like this is some sort of female elemental. We've got three females here, three females all coming in reverse. Yeah, this is not good. I have the Three of Wands coming in reverse. And if you look at it, this is desolation. And these bodies are coming up out of holes. This is the Three of Wands. They're moving forward, but there's something very desolate about the card. Like they're trapped. They don't know which way to go. There's confusion. And it's falling on the Two of Cups in reverse and what is this again? The Chariot card that I was telling you about. It's coming in reverse. So it's some sort of an illusion. Again, with this card, it's a trap. There's some sort of an illusion where something looks good, and then when you finally enter it or try to move on the journey, you realize that it was a complete illusion. It was a complete illusion. We have the Knight of Swords. We have the Knight of Swords here. Okay. Hmm. I feel like I'm gonna come back to that card. We have the World card coming in reverse. This is some sort of a new beginning. But if you look at the card, it actually if you look at the card, it has the same stars as the one in the stars card. There's some sort of balance between the worlds, like some sort of, I'm not really sure. There's your connection, as we know, is not just with this world, and I don't feel like it's just with one realm. I feel like you have a connection with a darker realm. I feel like you have a connection with an elemental realm. I feel like you have a connection with a couple of different realms here that you're tapping into. And I feel like you have guides in each one of those realms. And that's how you're getting your information. That's what I'm feeling. Well, the first thing I'm going to tell you that what you should not do is sign a contract. Yeah, please try to stay in the light of Jesus. I would tell you not to sign this contract that this tall man is offering you. Don't sign it because it's an illusion. I feel like the three women that came out, I'm not getting anything negative off of them. I'm not getting anything positive off of them. I just feel like they're neutral. With the Knight of Swords, I feel like because swords have to do with logic, it has to do with the mind, it has to do with matters over the using your head over your heart in matters of making the right decision for yourself, the best objective, logical decision. I feel like when you say that you're getting messages, you're getting downloads, I feel like this part of it, the head, the crown chakra, is the strongest gift that you have. It's very easy for you to absorb messages. You're completely open to receiving messages through your crown chakra, our claircognizance. Um, Not that your other gifts aren't strong, but I feel like that one is the strongest. Yeah, that makes sense. I hear it in my mind. I feel like that's the easiest way that they can reach you. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, I bet. I bet. I mean, you can definitely close it off. You can make the conscious decision to close it off if that's what you want to do. Okay? All right. Did we have any other donations? Any other donations? If not, I want to move on to the moderators. Thank you. Thank you for saying. Oh, Stephanie, go ahead. And Charlitha. Okay, Stephanie first. Go ahead. Go ahead. Should you text Adrian tomorrow? Okay, let's see. I love that name, Adrian. Thank you, angels. I'm asking for Stephanie. Should Stephanie text Adrian tomorrow? 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 Why am I seeing the color yellow? Why am I seeing yellow? Like bumblebee yellow. Oof. I mean, a card coming in the upright means yes, but with it being the Ten of Swords, I wonder, like, yeah, you can call, but I don't know if you're going to get an answer or if they're letting you know that this situation is dead. This situation is over. Okay. Right. Who's up next? Shirlita? Shirlita, go ahead and post your question. Yes, thank you everyone for your donations. You've been feeling really drained. Okay. I'm going to use the new deck actually. I'm going to cross it. I'm going to cross it with some cards. Thank you, angels. I'm asking for Shirlita. She's been feeling drained. I have a general read for Shirlita. Um, has anyone told you that you're short tempered? Has anyone been telling you that you're short tempered or you're easy to fly off the handle lately? Thank you, angels. I have a general read for Shirlita. Thank you, angels. Ooh. I feel like this card, it's three cards. Three cards. I'm going to put those to the side and we'll look at them after. I got the Seven of Swords. Something is stealing your energy. Something is stealing your energy. It could be children, or it could be some sort of, it could be your job that's draining you of your energy. You could have an attachment. So maybe do like Minnie Mouse said, like Minnie Mouse told me to take a salt bath to sort of cleanse my body and my spirit. Oh, I'm getting the same cards. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Hmm. I feel like I'm gonna be honest with you, Shirlita. I feel you actually have been giving. It surprises me that now you've had a really really long time. It's almost like you were in a coma and people were just tapping into your energy. For whatever reason, now you've had some sort of spiritual awakening where you're actually recognizing it, and you're like you're becoming more self-aware. I feel like you give too much of yourself to other people. I do feel like you're an earth angel, and living here on earth trying to do God's work and help people. I don't know what you do for a living, but I feel like you've fallen into a situation where you're dealing with people who are not on the same vibrational level as you, the same spiritual level as you. They could be emotional vampires, could be energy vampires. And because your heart is completely open, I feel like they tap into you, they tap into your energy. Yeah, look at this. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and I mean, this person is literally absorbing the energy from this pentacle, from this coin, from this star. The person is literally sucking up the energy. It's helping her hair to grow. It's keeping her skin clear. Something is tapping into you. Something, I don't know if it's like an entity or anything. It could be, but it could just be the people that you're around. And I feel like it's female. I got the Two of Wands in reverse. Did you recently go back to some place like an old house? Or did you go back? Did you go to a cemetery? Did you go to bring flowers to loved ones? Did you see an empty house and you're like, oh, I just want to check it out? Did you go to like an open house? Something where you traveled to, and I feel like you might have picked up some negative energy. You might have picked up a little entity. Oh, this one was upright already. Yeah, look. This looks like a hitchhiker. It came in reverse, but it looks like a hitchhiker. Somebody catching a ride. You might have a little hitchhiker. Maybe that's why you're feeling drained. A spiritual hitchhiker. We have the Tower in reverse. Yeah, this is the weakness. We have the Strength card that came in reverse. The Strength card came in reverse. Have the Eight of Chalices, you walking away from a situation and someone's heartbroken over it. And then these three cards, what were they? These were the same ones that Antonio got. Hmm. Maybe I didn't shuffle well enough. I feel like, yeah, of course, you can donate again. Um, have you been to anyone's house? Did someone recently get a house? You, I feel like you went back somewhere. You went to visit somewhere. You went somewhere. Could have been a museum. Think back. You don't have to answer it now, but clarify clarify these cards. A general read for Shirlita. A general read for Shirlita. Clarify the general read for Shirlita. Clarify each card 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 for Sharita? Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I really, with this card, I feel like you're really strong, first of all. This is the impression that I got off this card. Like, despite any challenges that you may have, despite how you may actually feel, you have learned to navigate the waters to get to the other side, to get to calmer waters. And that's actually crossing the Seven of Swords. Ugh, we have the Emperor. I mean, you may have a toxic Emperor in your life who has a toxic child from another relationship that could be draining you. I feel like you're fiercely independent. However, I feel like because you've been feeling drained, I feel like it's something that's been going on a long time. I'm seeing like the frog in the cooker, and they slowly turn the heat up, and it doesn't really know that it's being cooked. And so I feel like whatever the situation is that's been draining you, you haven't quite been yourself. And what I mean by that is, like, you don't necessarily take care of yourself as far as your appearance goes, as well as you usually do. So if you usually like go to the salon every 2 weeks or every week, maybe you haven't been in a month and you've just been putting your hair up in a bun, or you usually go shopping every 2 weeks, or you go to Victoria's Secret and you buy yourself something every 2 weeks. You haven't been doing that. It's something like that. Hi, Empress Beauty. Um, Not being able to build. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Not being able to collaborate with people, like people are not listening, or you feel like, you know what, if we do it this way, then it probably would work, and nobody wants to listen for whatever reason. They just don't want to collaborate with you. We have the Three of Swords. This is pain and strife. Ace of Wands, like just feeling that's under energized too, feeling like things are not coming to fruition. There's no fertility, there's no vibrance, there's no healthiness. It's just like DOA, whatever this situation, whatever you usually put your energy into, you can't do it because you don't have that spark. It's like it's DOA. We got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is you being selfless, but it's crossing the tower. So this is, like I said before, I felt like you actually had some sort of awakening where you're like, you know what, this is it. I'm done with this. Remember before I was asking you if anyone has said to you that you've been short tempered or very short with them. I feel like that is the spiritual awakening. Like you can only tolerate so much, and with people piling more and more BS on you, you just break out like the Hulk, and you're like, I'm done. I quit. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm going to take care of me. Who likes it. Who don't. I just don't care. That's what I feel. Look at you. You're like, if it means I'm going to be alone, polishing my money, I'm fine with that. I don't need nobody. I don't need anybody. Ew. The Knight of Cups, I feel like some situation didn't turn out the way you expected it to. I don't know. Some sort of love situation. Charlitha, you're laughing at your reading. Sorry. Okay, so Antonio, have my mind now. I don't need to speak things into existence anymore. If I need something or desire something, I will think of it. The person will bring it to me. That's because you're a powerful manifester. Whether money, an object, or whatever, I can also cast spells in my head. If I get angry at an enemy of mine, something bad happens instantly. I have crazy energy. I can make good things happen too. Try to stick with the good things, Antonio. My gifts are getting so powerful. I can even make someone give me a job that I would not be qualified for. You're like a mind bender. So weird. I just think it will happen right away. Is this a gift from the light or the shadow? I think it's neutral. I think it's like any other gift. You make it into what you want. It's energy. It's not masculine, it's not feminine. It has duality. I don't think it's of the light or the shadow. It just depends on how you use it. I feel like Minnie Mouse has an answer for this. Yeah, most people can't do that, but I feel like you're some sort of a mind bender. I feel like you could probably read people's minds. That's pretty amazing. So, what was your question? Is this the gift from the light or the shadow? I don't think I need the cards for that. I just feel like it's neutral. I feel like everybody's gift is neutral. Just like with your eyes, you see so many, with your human eyes. With your human eyes, I feel like, you never say with your sight, you never say, oh, is my sight from the shadow or is my sight from the light? You see all kinds of things. You see good things, you see bad things, but your eyes are allowing you to see it. You can choose to do something about something bad you may see. Like if someone homeless on the street needs food, you could bring them food. Or you could make the choice to um, like you said, make some, your eyes may see that a bully is mistreating a child and you do something about that. It just depends. The same with when we speak. People always tell us you have to be careful in what you actually say because words can make things happen, like you said. You have to be careful what you say because things could come into existence, but you have to make the choice, the conscious effort. So in knowing that you do have this gift where you don't even have to speak anymore, you just think it, you need to be very, very careful in what you are thinking. Okay. Will you hear or see spirits in this lifetime? Okay. Thank you, angels. Will Antonio hear or see spirits in this lifetime? Will Antonio hear or see spirits in this lifetime? Will Antonio see or hear spirits in this lifetime? Ooh, I got yes. I got yes. Some sort of contract that hasn't come to fruition. I'm not sure why that is. There could be some more spiritual growth that you have to go through before this happens. Again, there's some sort of connection with the elementals. Some sort of connection with elementals. If they reveal, yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, if we don't have any more donations, let's go ahead and do some of the moderators. Do any of the moderators have questions? What does January 2023 have in store for me? Thank you, angels. Thank you for me. I'm asking for Minnie Mouse. Bless these cards. Allow me to bring true messages to Minnie Mouse. What's in store for Minnie Mouse in January of 2023? What's in store for Minnie Mouse in January of 2023? What's in store for Minnie Mouse in January of 2023? I feel like I need to shuffle them again. Show me what's in store for Minnie Mouse in January of 2023. Mm. Yay! Releasing your burdens, releasing anything that's been holding you back, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, whatever has been holding you down, the journey where you've had to carry those wands, and it's become a heavy burden. Those burdens have definitely made you stronger because you've had to travel so far along your journey up to this point with with these heavy wands on your back. But you've reached a point in every Ten of Wands that I've seen, Ten of Wands card. There's always a castle at the end of the journey. And I feel like by you reaching that castle, you are in Empress mode. You are moving towards Empress mode in January of 2023. Or if you feel like you've always been in Empress mode, you're about to shed that skin and have a new glow up. Going to um, you're going to enhance those Empress qualities that you've embodied. But I have the Ten of Pentacles here, some sort of happily ever after for you. That has to do with stability. It has to do possibly with a new home, something with bigger space, more light, something that could be two levels. But I feel like you're going to level up, especially financially, in January, starting in January of 2023. We have the Four of Swords here. Whatever you've been doing to relax or rest or go inward, whatever it is that you're actually doing with these Four of Swords, I feel like it was necessary. I feel like in that resting mode, you thought about the pain and the strife and the suffering that these swords um, created in your life, and they've made the bed that you had to lie in and rest and dream and figure out how to actually release yourself from that which has held you back. I feel like with the 10 of Wands coming in reverse, and with master that and start a new journey in an Empress mode, going towards your Ten of Pentacles by January of 2023. I have the Four of Pentacles here. A lot of people would say that this has to do with selfishness, but I feel like now you are valuing yourself in a way that you may not have done before in the past. Um, I feel like where you were giving to others, you're learning to give that to yourself instead. Um, Taking care of you before you take care of other people who are undeserving. Um, there's some sort of gift that is coming in from the universe for you. I have the two star cards here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard twins. I heard twins. So I don't know if this gift is like twin babies or if twin guys coming into your life. Oh Lord. Yeah. We have the chariot here, the chariot that's coming in reverse, that's at the center of the reed. I feel like what I'm hearing with this one, it was kind of like what I was telling Antonio. I don't really care for this chariot card because I feel like this tall man is interfering with the journey, creating obstacles, separating you from the horses so that you cannot get ahead. A lot of temptations, a lot of feeling trapped and stuck, almost like a hanged man sort of energy. And with that coming in reverse, I feel like this witch that was riding your back, this figure that was riding your back and blocking your way, you've been able to release yourself from that and reach the Ten of Pentacles. A lot of tears. We have the Six of Wands here. You see, this woman is actually crying, but her tears are giving energy to this Jack in the Box. Or it's giving life to someone. It's probably someone who gets off on the fact that you're hurting, that you're in pain, right? And it's falling on the Four of Swords. Um, and that makes me feel like this is one of those pain and strife swords that you have to rest on to figure out how to release it, how to protect yourself. We have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like with this card, you're not compromising yourself. You're not going to collaborate with people, the things that you have to bring to the table. This is a merge to me, because if you look at it in the upright position, sorry about that, I moved the camera. If you look at it in the upright position, this is the same person, but they're divided. This is divided. There's a person that's in the light, and there's some fiery energy there, and her hair is like going up in flames, literally. But with it coming in reverse, I feel like there's a merge between these two personalities, these two energies, a fearlessness that you have because you have the balance between your dark and your light, or your light and your fire energy. You have full control over it, starting on your journey in January of 2023. We have the Star card that's coming in reverse. The Star card that's coming in reverse. The star has to do with your chakras being in balance, or it has to do with health when it's in the upright position. But it's taking a turn for you in reverse, not in a negative way, because what you may have thought was healthy for you, what you may have thought was the correct alignment of your spirit with people, with yourself, with the divine, is actually taking a turn in a different direction. And it may feel uncomfortable, but I feel like it is the right direction to go in, because what you thought may have been right was not. You're not going to be able to recognize this until you actually level up to this new Empress mode. Okay. I'm sorry this one's taken so long. Sorry about that. We have the Seven of Wands, and I love this card. This woman, this woman has tamed a panther, and is like, who wants some? Who's next? She's on top of the hill. She's ready and prepared for anything that anybody brings her way. Okay? She's prepared to fight and protect herself and protect this panther, possibly protect the vulnerable. They can't get to her though. Okay? So I feel like that's a really beautiful read. I feel like that's such a beautiful read for you. Yes, thank you everybody for all of your donations. Um, I think that was you were the only moderator in here, right, Minnie Mouse? I love you guys. You guys have a blessed evening. Have a blessed weekend. I may actually come back on. Um, I may come back on tomorrow. I'm not sure. But I did want to come on. I hope you guys had a wonderful Halloween and a great All Saints Day. And you guys take care. Bye bye.